This is the story of a man called John Mason. This man is from Lancaster with severe learning difficulties. He is 50 years old, and since the age of 18, this man has been addicted to drugs and drink. I'm about to show you a full transformation of this man over the last 3 months. And let me tell you, this has been one hell of a journey. Guys, get yourself strapped in, get yourself tuned in, and welcome to the John Mason story.
Old footage from March, when I first met John.
I've got your vodka. It's alright, mate. I've got your big bottle of Pepsi. I'll keep it in the bag, so if you get that.
Yeah.
I don't use the bar alcohol, but obviously you're shaking here and for your own health. I've got some crisps as well, alright?
I come through.
No, listen, is that going to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take the bag here. Listen to me, I don't use the bar alcohol, but obviously I see how shaking you are. And that'll do you, will it? Well, that'll stop the shakes, will it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I do a lot of patrolling around this area, around Lancaster, try and help a few people.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look in me. I've got a tent and a sleeping bag if you want it.
I've got one.
You've got a sleeping bag?
Yeah, and a tent.
And a tent. Where are you sleeping at the moment, buddy?
Well, tonight, I'm picking up a mate's house tonight, so...
Are you from round here?
Yeah, born and bred.
Born and bred, eh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, alcohol, obviously, that's going to help you a little bit, won't it?
Yeah.
How long will that help you all night?
No, I'll make a bit more money, right?
Yeah.
And you get, that'll help me get my shapes off.
Yeah.
And I'll get people money for a bottle of cider, you know.
Yeah. As you can see, John is in a very bad way. His shakes are really bad. He's hungry. He's not in a good place. I offered John a week in the travel lodge to detox himself or help himself to, find himself again. John accepted. I took him to the travel lodge and he spent a couple of nights there until this happened. John, what have you just done there, huh?
Poured it away.
He just got his can, full can, and just tipped it down the drain. How did that make you feel?
Awful.
Did it? But they're gonna give you some, to get you assessed and get you some tablets, right?
Yeah.
He's still getting seen by the triage. He's going to be here with the mental health team. He's coming on a long way, guys. It's the first time you've ever done that, isn't it? Took that drink away. We got you, mate. We're at the emergency department, guys. We're just waiting on someone to be seen. Let me put some context into what's just happened. As you can clearly see, John is up at the hospital. John was staying in the travel lodge for like 2 or 3 nights. We booked it for the week, but the 3rd night he was struggling with his mental state. And credit to himself, he messaged me and said, "Buzz, I don't feel right." So I've gone down. I said, "What's to do?" He said, "I just feel a bit suicidal. I feel a bit crap." I said, "Right, we need to get you to hospital." We rang the ambulance and we waited 2 or 3 hours. They didn't turn up. So I got him in the car and I drove him from where we were up to the hospital. Now, when we got to the hospital, they said that they wouldn't see him because he was drunk or he was drinking. So what did he do? He tipped the drink down the drain and he sat there and he waited. Then they said, "Yes, we can see him, but you're going to have to leave because of COVID." No problem, even though COVID wasn't here as much, but they still wasn't allowing me to be in there. And they told me to leave. Okay, so I left. I left them with my telephone number and I said, "Please ring me if John leaves." And they didn't. And I lost contact with John for 6 months. And this is the next time I seen John. So when do these people come round to your house and take your money, John?
Every fortnight.
So there's people coming to his house every single fortnight. I assume that's when you get paid.
Yeah.
And they escort you to the bank and take your money out of the bank.
Yeah.
John, I'm going to prepare. I don't know when's the next time you want these people are going to turn up. But how about this, John? This is my offer. When is the next time they're going to come round and knock on your door?
Friday.
Right.
About, they come home about 11:30, 12.
If you allow me, John, to turn up and expose these people, I'll sit in your house all day with the live stream running and expose these people coming to your address. Would you be up for that?
Yeah.
Now, this is what 6 months does to you on the streets. As you guys have just seen, the last time I seen him was at the hospital. 6 months later, I see him again on the streets, and look at the difference. He's getting worse and worse. It's very, very distressing to see. The police, the council in the Lancaster area can clearly see this man deteriorating, but nothing was done at all. So I asked John if he'd be interested in staying in another hotel. This time, I was finding a hotel pretty far away. This man clearly needed detox, and I did that. I booked a hotel out in the countryside, but before that, I did this. Yes, guys, we are at the Talia Barbers here in Lancaster. We're about to... John's in the middle of getting his hair cut. Go on, Johnny boy. Looking very fresh. Looking like a new man. I don't want to show you the finished product just yet. And Talia Barber's in the house. Later that day, on our way to the hotel, as you can see, he's looking fresh and he's ready and excited.
Once upon a time, you turned the water into wine.
We're doing it, chat. Changing lives.
Now on my knees, I'm turning to your Father. Could you help me turn the wine back into water? So many times I've hurt the ones I love. I pushed them to the edge of giving up. But how much can they stand if I don't put this bottle in your hands?
Now, you may recognise him or you may not. Well, this is John. Look how cool he's looking now. Fresh, chilled, took out for a haircut. He's had a nice shave, brand new clothes, just chilling, something to eat. He's got plenty to food and drink. He's in the hotel room, just chilling out. The council, we spoke to the council today, and the council have stated that he is now a priority. Them and the social workers are going to help John bid for properties every week to get him out of the property he is in. The last thing we want to do is take him out of a council property, put him in a private housing, and something go wrong, and then the council put him back to the end of the queue to get another council house. All right, so whilst he's in the council house, the idea is to try and get him moved. Now, some people may say, well, what about moving him to a different town? It's the same situation. If he ends up moving into another town in a private rented, and something goes wrong, that local council will give him a travel warrant to send him back to Lancaster, and he'll be back to the end of the queue here. So whilst he's in a council property, the best thing we need to do is keep him there, get his doors locked, so it's locked properly, get his window fixed, get some security around his premises. We're going to keep him in a hotel for a week so he rehabs and get himself off the meth, which he's doing a great job at, lad. Yeah. And support him every day we need to. We've given him a phone, brand new phone, we've got him all brand new clothes, food, and if he needs anything, he's just a ring and we'll be here to give him the support he needs. So there is the update. And we're going to just manage and support him every day, okay? Much love to everyone who supported and been a part of this. It's incredible. And, yeah, so, John, what do you reckon, Good?
Good. Top of the world.
Yeah? You feeling good?
Yeah.
How are you feeling with regards to your methadone?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely?
Yeah.
And, you know, if you feel like you need it, we'll go and get it. But he's taking himself off it all, and we're smashing it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Definitely feel good?
Yeah.
And we're going to keep him in a hotel for as long as we can with the budget we've got. And we're going to get him a TV for his house and get him everything he needs to make sure his house is secure. And there's your update. Yeah, so this is Glenn and John.
Right.
So this is madness. What a mad feeling this. So for anyone who doesn't know, this gentleman here, Glenn, I helped him 5 years ago. We put him up in a house. We put him and then we got you your own place. I paid first month's rent, first month's bond. I helped him get all the furniture, everything, didn't we? And we got your benefits sorted. We took you off the streets, didn't we? We found you in Preston. And then I got a phone call of the landlord saying that you weren't responsive, like there was no one in the property. We tried ringing you a few times. And then the landlord said, come on, you're gonna have to meet me at the hotel. I mean at the flat. I said, no problem. So we get to the flat, he bars the door down, we ran upstairs, you wasn't there, but your stuff was gone. So we panicked, we called the police, we worried. 6 months later, I get told that you were dead by someone on Facebook. Messaged me saying, Glenn's dead. Now I did a bit of searching with your same name. Must have been a different person with that same name who was dead, who died. But for 6 years, I thought this man was dead until today, and I seen him in Lancaster. Now he had a big full-grown beard, and he had his hair and everything. We've just took him to get his hair cut, we cleaned him all up and that. So yeah, Glenn, how are you feeling?
I am.
Yeah?
Yep.
This is incredible. Now, and this is obviously John, guys. This is John, guys. Obviously, you do know him. Look how brown he's got. So we're here helping you out, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're cleaning yourself up. We put you in a hotel for a week. You're getting yourself clean, and we've got everything you need. We've got all brand new clothes, hotel for the week, swimming pool, sauna, everything there, all the gym facilities. How are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah? So you've not taken meth, have you, for like 3 days now?
No.
Are you feeling any different? No?
Well, I was sneezing this morning a bit.
You were sneezing a little bit, but not enough to go to the hospital or anything?
No.
You do know if you know, I know it's dangerous. You do know to go to the hospital. Tell me and I'll take you anytime. Yeah. But this is a good experience, isn't it? And a great opportunity, isn't it? But yeah, how are you feeling?
Gone.
Yeah. You caught the sun as well. Feeling amazing, eh? So yeah, these are 2 guys I've helped in the past, and obviously we're helping John at the minute. Glenn, however, he's got somewhere to stay starting from tomorrow, so he's got a travel warrant going back to another town. But I've offered him, if he wants to, for me to help him here, and I'm more than well, I can do that if that's what he wants. But guys, this is how we do it. Incredible team. Thank you everyone for the support. Please get this shared out there. What an amazing story. These 2 have met for the first time. Are you good, yeah?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'll see you all soon. Peace. Look who I see rocking it in gym. All right, John?
Yeah.
Are you flexing it up, lad? Come on. Hey, who do I see over here? Who's this? What are you doing over here, Glenn? I've not seen you for 5 years. What are you playing at? Come on. What, are you doing a 5 mile bike ride? Yeah? Go on, lad. Right. John, are you there yet? Not yet. Why are you up? You're going faster, lad.
1.9.
Phew! Jesus. You're not on steroids, are you? No. Come on. Right, you 2 are having a race. Yeah, see who gets there first. Yes. Guys, we're killing it. Come on. Incredible. Yeah, is that nice and strong for you, lad? Here, let me turn this up for you. What are you doing? Come on, get them legs working, Glenn. Move it. Come on. Guys, we are killing it out here. Come on. Woo-hoo. Do you want to feel like you're walking up a hill, Glenn, John? And put the incline up. It's going up now, tilted, yeah? Is it good, lad? Have you ever been on a treadmill before? Is this the first time?
Yeah.
If you're tired, you know to press that red button, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't overdo it, but you're doing good. Hey, let me tell you, this man here, yeah, was on drugs. He was on the streets 3 days ago. Look at him now. Off the drugs, not drinking much, now running on a treadmill while walking fast. And this guy, Mr. Glenn, don't touch drink, don't touch drugs, fit as a fiddle, but he's stubborn, he won't get a frigging house. I'm only kidding. Hey, you do you, brother. And look at it, he's got a big old smile up mush. Hey, say big up the Buzz fam. Big up the Buzz fam. Yeah. Yes, how are we all doing? Okay, as you can see, we're here with John. How you doing, mate?
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Sound.
So, listen, he's in a good mood. We've had a sing-song. We've had a great time. We've been to Blackpool. We've just got back. Now, John wants to share with us a few of his stories when he was homeless and some of the things and people did to him. So John, you were just telling me before about what happened one night. About someone weeing on you, what happened there?
Yeah, someone was asleep and breathed on me, got kicked in the head.
You got kicked in the head. Was that the same guy who dragged you or not?
Yeah,
So was he the same guy who weed on you, or was that a different person?
different person.
So one night someone weed on you when you was asleep. One night someone kicked you and dragged you when you was asleep in your sleeping bag. Guys, how is that okay? I want everybody to do me a favour and get this shared out there, because this man is in good hands now. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah,
We've helped you we've helped you with a hotel for a week. We're sorting security out in your house. He's now got a property with the council, but it's not safe because people have been coming round to his house. What have they been doing, John?
I had a TV,
Yeah.
I had I smashed my window in, nicked my telly.
They beat him up when he's asleep. What was that time when he spat in you? What was that?
A couple of days later,
A couple of days later, guys, a lad came into his house and when he was asleep, spat at him. Now, the council are helping him get a move. And we're going to get this sorted out with lad.
yeah.
Don't you worry, mate. Trust me when I say this. We got this. I just want to interrupt myself here, guys. I said back then that the council was working with John to help him get a move. Well, you say working. It is 4 months on from this video, and John is still in the same property. As you can also hear me say, John, don't worry, I've got you. That's right, I do have him. And I'm going to make sure that the authorities who have failed him for 30 years know that this man is going nowhere except getting the help he deserves and needs. For 30 years, the council, the authorities have ignored this man. And now all of a sudden, we've put the spotlight on him. Now they're willing to help him. Or are they? We took him to Inspire. Inspire is a organisation, charity, which help people to get off drink and drugs. And this is how this went.
I'm off looking completely, and meth.
It's cleaned. We've took him away from the environment, and he's now clean.
What team are you from, sorry?
I'm not actually. We were not a social media team who really sponsor people, and we've took him away, and he's looking a lot healthier, fresher. He's off the drugs now. He's only on 5 cans a day for the last 10 days. He's been clean, fresh.
And oh, okay, that's amazing. Sorry, so there's no appointment as of yet. What's the name of your?
It's on. We're a TikTok group, so it's called Buzz Text Reports.
Right. So I'm going to note it here. I'm going to see who's in on duty.
Yep.
To be able to do it because Hannah's not in the Lancaster office today, but anyone would be happy to see you. How are you feeling?
Brilliant.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Do you want to get some water and I'll let people know that you're here?
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm all right, thank you, John.
So how did you end up starting the social media career?
So we've done it for 2 years, really, and we help not just homeless but ladies who work on the street. You know, the red light ladies,
Yeah.
prostitutes. And what we do is give people opportunity. You know, I choose to use my support on social media to help others, and the support we've got off social media allows us really to get people like John on the straight and narrow. We've got him because I know he's got problems with the council. I mean, but where he's living, people robbing him and stuff. So the council really move him and get him into a safer place because people keep going into his house, abusing him, hitting him, and robbing him. So we've kind of put him in a safe place at the moment. We've managed him, and he knows at any time if he feels like he needs methadone or if he needs drugs or if he needs, you know, to reach out. We've built a good bond with John, and yeah, we're just here really helping him, you know.
And how do you feel about that?
Good. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So how did you get like the whole thing started as if you're not like a charity?
No, we're not a charity, no. I mean, I've always had a big presence on social media, and I always have like a lot of followers, a lot of viewers, a lot of people support me. And people support me as a content creator for me to, and then I choose to use that money on helping others. So that's kind of how it works and operates. We're not a charity.
Without going into prim and proper, if you will, what sort of safeguarding rules and things are being put in place to ensure, obviously, client best ways and their needs are being met and their employment needs are being met and things like that? I mean, obviously, when it comes to methadone, it's a different kettle of fish. I understand you can become very ill off it. That's why John knows at any time, if he feels like something's not right.
But can take both long and that.
Now, you looking at him, does he look like someone who's ill?
No, but obviously there's a lot of things that come into it. So the question that I asked you wasn't about methadone, it was about safeguarding, employment support, what sort of extra things being put in place to ensure that people are being not just shown that you can provide them with something, but they can make something for themselves, they have the skills to move forward without relying on you, making sure that people are being protected, that people are being made aware where family members are and things like that. What's being put in place for that?
Well, I think, first of all, it's about cleaning him, innit? Getting him clean. I think that's first and foremost. When you get
it's also about safety and safeguarding.
This is John.
To know where people are.
John, do you want to come through?
I'm getting the impression like you're not. It seems like something's not happy about it.
He's not laying 100% right with me, but that's why I'm asking questions. I'd rather ask than you go, well, this is the way that we handle it.
So what do you mean by safeguarding? Taking them away from danger?
No, making sure that the people that they're with, so how do you make sure that the people that you're working with or the people that work for you to obviously help with this, are they medically trained in case something goes wrong? If John went into a fit, would you and your team be able to support that, or would it be just a case of panicking and ringing the ambulance? Do you give him support outside of just giving him somewhere to stay?
So if he has a fit, how would you deal with it?
I'm not a medical member of staff, so I'd press the panic alarm and I'd get a medical member of staff that would come.
But I know I'm saying, if he had a fit outside in the cold outside Tesco's, how would you deal with it? How would this company deal with it?
Well, if it was outside Tesco's, then I couldn't.
So saying with me, exactly, if it was outside Tesco's, I could deal with it. So you're asking me a hypothetical question when it comes to if he had a fit in front of me, I'm going to ring the ambulance just like you would. So I'm doing the same as what you would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just asking if there's anyone within your team who is a medical professional or who can give actual medical advice and things like that on that. Is there mental health support for him? Is the family and friends being made aware so it's not just seeming like he's going missing? Is John aware that he's put online? And
of course John's aware. Listen, there's of course John's aware, first of all. He knows how we operate and how it works, and at the end of the day it's well, look at the transformation. No disrespect, he's been an Inspire for 10 years. He's never been this clean in his life. I don't mean to be rude.
We don't have the capacity to pick people up and take them.
But we do.
Away.
This is why if anything, it should be a positive thing, not a negative thing. We do have that capacity to give him that life-changing opportunity. And his family are aware. So, I think we should be celebrating the fact that he's off drugs, not sitting here talking negative.
I've said, John, you look amazing, look at you.
It looks good, yeah. So
I've not actually said or connoted anything negative, all I'm doing is asking questions it seems like you don't want to answer.
Well, ask me a simple question, I'll answer it. I don't understand the questions if you don't mind. So what's the question?
So the question is, what is being put in place by you and a team of people? I'm assuming that this is under the assumption that it's not just you.
Go on.
So are the people that have the capacity to give mental health support, because obviously addiction is massively tied in with mental health, anxiety, depression, things like that. So outside of the getting off the substance, is there other support? So
is that not what you guys do? Do you guys offer that service? Do you guys?
We work with.
So there we go. So it would still work with you for that, wouldn't it? So there's that.
I mean, but you've just compared what you've done in 10 days to what Inspire have done in 10 years. So I was
but if you've offered the
blanket of the service, if you're looking at face value, what we provide, I'm just asking you.
So mental health. No, I'm giving them an opportunity to help him get off drugs. This is where we stand. Help him get off drugs, taking him away from that environment, working with the council and his social worker to get him a new property, and giving him stability and food and clothing and clean. Yeah, that's what we're offering. When it comes to mental health, no, we don't have that facility, but this is what you guys are there for, right? So when it comes to stuff like that, surely are you still able? Is he still able to use that service or not?
With us, he's more than welcome.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's that covered. The mental.
Ultimately, a drug and alcohol misuse service.
So the mental health side.
There's a point.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Sort of explaining a little bit that obviously with the whole drug and alcohol misuse service, when someone's no longer dependent on drug and alcohol misuse and stuff like that, and we can go.
There's an aftermath in there. Yeah.
They would then be passed on to the mental health team or other teams that we would work with, because obviously we in one service, one charity, we try and form a net with all of the other services. That
I think the biggest thing for John was to get off drugs. He's now off it. So why?
That's the biggest.
So that's the biggest thing, isn't it? So there we go. So he's now off drugs. So that's the big thing done. Now it's
Tuesday.
the reason he wanted to come in here is to see what else you can offer him without methadone and without any drugs, you know.
How long are you going to be rolling over, John? I'm wondering if it's more appropriate for John to wait in his car or outside.
How come? Why would you want me to leave then?
I don't know, just it seems like it's just becoming a bit
Hostile. No, she's asked me a question and I've answered it. She's, when it comes to mental health, yeah, we're not trained, but we'd give him an opportunity to help him get off drugs. And I think, why is everyone seeing in a minute?
We'll be able to provide lots of ongoing recovery support for himself.
Why does it feel like I'm being like lectured on? Should we not be celebrating that we've got your job is to help people get off drugs? He's now off drugs. Surely that's a plus.
And when he came in, we said, "Well done." I said, "John, you look amazing." I said, "Congratulations."
Why the negativity?
What part of that hasn't been celebrated? Because you're saying that we're not.
The attitude, we should be going, "Well done, John." Okay, is there anything else we need to help you with?
How do you know that's not?
He's now off drugs, so we need to keep him that way, don't we? Don't we? Ideally.
That's up to John if he wants to kind of obviously engage in the stuff that we can help him with. Then yeah.
So are you guys going to offer him methadone?
No, because if that's not what he wants, then we can just refer him to obviously some recovery support activities. It's probably better if you do wait outside. Is that okay?
Yeah, for sure. No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. It's a real damn shame that you have to have that actually.
Happy to arrange it.
No,
John.
No, I think it's...
John wants to give consent to speak to you about your treatment. That's absolutely fine. Which we can do.
Yeah.
But other than that, we can't.
Yeah, well, this is Inspire, isn't it? Yeah. You see that? How bad is that? Told you. What did I tell you? These people want them on drugs. You see my point, guys? You've all seen that, yeah? What did I tell you? The pure. They will be offering him methadone now.
Excellent. He's done really well.
He's looking good, isn't he? Can I ask you a question? So, we are only someone who can support him financially and help him get off. Give him opportunities.
Why?
Why do you mean why? Just because we do. I choose to use my social media presence with the money I make to help people like him. Yeah.
Right.
So
Anyway, see you next week.
Yeah.
You're filming illegally.
I'm not filming illegal. See ya. You're all up. Yeah. So there we are. So
Come back clear.
drug clean.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly.
you've just done a drugs test.
Yeah.
And it came back clean.
Clean. There is still a bit of meth in the system still,
Right. Yeah.
but that takes like 14 days to get out of the system.
And what did she say to you, John?
Why are you here? I said, I don't need no more. She was not happy about that.
She wasn't happy that you don't need no more.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? She wasn't happy that you don't need no more meth.
Yeah.
You heard this? Why was she happy?
Yeah.
What was she saying?
What are you here for? I said, because I'm coming to tell you that I don't need no meth no more.
Was she happy?
No.
See? This is Inspire, guys. First hand. This is shocking, isn't it? Shocking behaviour. As you can see, guys, John is doing absolutely amazing. He's not needing methadone. He's got the willpower, he's got the strength, he's got the positivity, he's got the nice people around him to help him get off the drugs, changing his mindset, taking him to a different world. The sad news is, guys, that Inspire wanted him back on methadone. Why? When he was so confident in saying he doesn't need it. However, the hotel was running out, and we decided on, instead of just paying the hotel fee of quite a few £100 every single week, we decided on buying John this. All right, John, how we doing, mate? Listen, we've got some good news. We're going to take the caravan. All right.
Yeah,
We're are you happy with that?
I am very happy.
Definitely.
Default.
Bless you, bro. Yeah. So you're gonna have somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Do you like the caravan?
Yes.
And is it going to be perfect for what you need?
Yeah.
Just take you away from there. We just need somewhere to put it now. So tonight, we're going to give it a clean.
Yeah.
And then you'll be all right to stay here tonight in it. And then what we'll do tomorrow, we find a location.
Yeah.
And find a cheap campsite place. Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely happy with this.
Yeah.
So have you ever slept in a caravan before?
Yeah.
Yeah? This will take you away from your house and the people who are bullying you. Honestly, we are trying, and
Yeah.
big thank you so much to all the people who have supported and helped us, you know. It's incredible, man. You're changing this man's life. 7 days ago, this guy was addicted to heroin, crack cocaine. Are you anymore?
No.
Are you clean?
Yeah.
Off methadone?
Everything.
That's it, guys. Incredible work, eh? Buzz Fammer. Incredible. Thank you, guys. Actually, should we go and have a look at the caravan? Come on. Guys, it needs a clean. But let me show you. Let me show you. It needs a clean, right? But this is ideal. We call you Gypsy John. So it's, yeah, it's got everything it needs. So it's going to do some amazing. What do you think, John?
Yeah. Happy.
Are you definitely happy with this?
Yeah.
This will do you until the counsellor and the social worker will get you sorted. We'll help you every single day. Whatever you need, we got you. Yeah, and then this is the front. All right. Yeah, incredible. Definitely.
Yeah.
We're going to take it to a safer location. Well, it's safe now, but we can't keep it here all night. So, I mean, for the next few weeks. All right, guys. So we're here with John. We're just about to take the caravan away. John, how did it go?
Good night, Kate.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good sleep. We're now going to hopefully try and put this in a nice location so we can get himself sorted. But have you got everything you need in there? Is there anything else you need? Is there anything which we've forgotten about?
Pans.
We'll get some pans, okay? So we'll get them today. Anything else?
You got plates, yeah?
Yeah?
There's no dishes.
There's no dishes in it? Oh, right, okay, so we got the wrong one. But are you ready, John, then? So obviously, guys, if anyone doesn't know, this is John. 7 days ago, 8 days ago, we seen him on the street, and now we're helping him. He's been bullied, he's been abused, he's been robbed endless of times, and compared to where he was to where he is now, how do you feel?
Top of the road.
Do you definitely, yeah? Definitely, there's no... Okay, so do you feel healthier?
Yeah.
He's no longer on drugs, guys. He's not on methadone anymore. He's looking a lot more healthier and cleaner in himself. Thus far, I'll be honest with you, you put a lot of years onto his life now, because John told me last week that he was going to end his life last week. So the fact that we came around the time we did, it just shows that we did a good thing. So yeah, big up, and you're grateful, aren't you, John?
Yeah. Thanks very much, guys.
As you can see, guys, John is over the moon. He's so happy. He can't believe he's no longer at his house. He's away from the danger. He's away from the bullies. He's away from these people who have been attacking him and robbing him every single time he gets paid. He was being manipulated. He was being bullied. He was being spat at, peed on. This man deserves a break, and a real break. And this is the reason why we've done what we've done. For years, the council, the police are fully aware of what's been happening to John, but they just completely ignored it. We would have seen another body on the streets, guys, if we didn't step in, and I'm so confident and positive of that. You know, this man is very vulnerable, with learning difficulties, and this council and the police didn't act upon what they should have done. The duty of care should have kicked in. This man clearly needs support. He needs regular support. He shouldn't be down to us. That's his 4th can. And it's not vodka, it's Strongbow. Yeah? 4 cans. He's going to have 1 more before bed. That's it. That is a transformation. He's going to start getting weight. He was in the hotel, he was going swimming, he was going on 4 miles a walk into the village a day. This is incredible work from a man who's been bullied. The strength and the willpower this man has is incredible. Yeah? And this is what we need to congratulate. And it's thanks to you people. I'm telling you, it's thanks to you people. You've given him that opportunity. Yeah? And myself, we have collectively as a team has changed this man's life. Am I right, John?
Yes.
He's got back in touch with his family. He's on the right tracks of getting his life back. And this is what we need. We're together as a team to make this man have a better life. Because when he was on the streets like this, look at him. Bags under his eyes. He looks at death's door, right? Look at him now. A lot more happier, tanned, cleaner, fresher. Yeah? He's still got a lot of work to do, guys, but I'm telling you, this man deserves a break. Now, as you can see, tens of thousands of people started to tune in and watch John's story unfold, and they can't believe by their own eyes that the council and the police have ignored this man. They can clearly see he's vulnerable. They can clearly see he's got learning difficulties, and he needs support. He needs guidance. And for over 30 years, this man was ignored and not get the support and got the support he needed. He didn't get the support he deserved and needed. As I was getting to know John, all this was becoming apparent. Now, the establishment, the councils and the police didn't like this embarrassment. So they started to do things like this. We put him there for a week. We did let police know, and then swimming pool facilities, gym facilities. And then...
Is all this funded through donations as well?
Pardon?
Is this all funded through donations?
Well, not from donations, but people are like supporting me as a content creator, and I choose to help people like him. And I just feel like the council... they're doing a little bit more, which is nice, but they need him moved because the house has got at the top of town. It's just keep getting robbed. I mean, it's been burgled again today.
It's not good, is it?
And people, the other night, not the other night, maybe just before, a week before that, we seen him. He was asleep on the couch in his bed, and a man came in and pulled back the quilt and spat in his face, went into his house. He's been, you know what I mean? He was a real mess, so...
Well, it sounds like
You've done amazing, mate.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
I appreciate
Leave
it.
you to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, that was 2 police officers who came to John's caravan to do a welfare check. 15 minutes earlier, I was live. I was somewhere else in Lancaster. A police van pulls up behind me and says, "Hey, are you looking after John?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "Right, we need to go and do a welfare check on him. Can you take him to us and take us to him?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." And I complied with him, no problem. And so I took them to John, and they did a welfare check. Now, as you can see, these 2 officers were absolutely spot on. They even praised me. They said, "Well done, you're doing amazing, you're doing a great job." So to hear that was really, really refreshing. But I knew there was something real dark going on behind the scenes, because for over 30 years, these police officers have never done a welfare check on John. But now all of a sudden, now the views and now the people are watching, now they're doing the job. For 30 years, this man has been ignored. He's been left on the streets. Not one police officer ever reached out and said, "Are you okay?" Not one. So think about that, guys. I knew in my mind, why now? And that is why I knew there's something darker going on behind. So, John, yesterday, can you remember we had that conversation? And I asked you, where is the one place you'd love to go to? London. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, John, I want to tell you today,
Yeah.
tomorrow morning, I'm going to be picking you up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be going on a train, and you're going to London for 2 days. We're going to be doing everything. The West End show, we're going to go and watch Only Fools and Horses. We're going to put you on the big eye, the big wheel. We're going to take you to Buckingham Palace. We've got a tour. We're going on the river cruise. We're doing everything you could possibly do in London to give you a day to remember, because not just a day, 2 days. You have done so much, and we're so fucking proud of you, bro. Like, you've done so much and you've gone so... Guys, it's alright, man. Anyway, listen, he's done so much. You've done well, mate, honestly. You've done so well, and you've come such a long way in such a small space of time, and this is one hell of a journey, mate. Not just for you, for me, and for the community.
Yeah.
You deserve this more than anyone. You know, one thing TikTok has learnt me, yeah, is to give back and to support people in need. And there's a lot of people on this app of just self, want, collect. It's no good.
No, no.
There's people like you out there who need our support. So guys, I just want to say, first of all, so tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to come pick you up. The train fare's booked. The hotel's booked for 2 nights. The West End Shore's booked. Everything's booked. The Big Eye, the Wheel, the London Eye, the tour, the river cruise. We're doing everything to give you a proper experience over 2 days, to give you the best experience of London. The fact that you're 50-year-old, the fact that you was on heroin, crack cocaine and methadone for 30 years and this establishment, this council and the police failed you for that long, we've had to come along and fix this problem.
Yeah.
And we're doing it because we care. We're not doing it because we want pats on the back. We want everyone to understand that councils have a duty of care, the police have a duty of care. But you've told me stories about them walking past you many a times and just ignoring you. It's not acceptable. So John, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'll be picking you up. You're looking very smart today, by the way, John. Look at this. A new man. Picking you up tomorrow, mate. And we're going to be taking you to London for 2 days and giving you an absolute, on behalf of the Buzz fam and myself, as giving you a 2-day experience.
Thank you very much.
We've just arrived, haven't we, lad?
Yeah.
Yes, guys, we've made it. We're in London. We're going to the show tonight. Only Fools and Horses. It's going to be one hell of a show. What do you reckon, John? Yeah. He's taking it all in, aren't you? Go smart out. You can't believe what's going on here, bro. Absolutely blasting it. So we're going to go for some tweet now, and then we're going to the show tonight, aren't we, lad?
Yeah.
Come on. Yo, John, when did you get this? When did you get this then? Last week. Universal credit?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, just give keys back. It's not that good, is it?
No, it's too slow.
Too slow. Alright, lad.
Yeah, man.
One of the best seats for our Johnny boy. About 5 rows in front. Get ready to watch all the Fools and Horses, man.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you enjoying yourself? Come on, bro.
Fuzzy.
To that, John, lad. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
That was brilliant, guys. That was a proper show, that one.
Yeah.
Proper. Good old seats as well. What was the best part, do you reckon?
Yeah. All of it.
All of it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right towards the end, man, it was great. I mean, I loved all of it.
Yeah, I did.
I knew what was coming straight after the next, because obviously I'm such an addict for all the Fools and Horses, but yeah, man, absolutely insane. I'm sick with it. He's loving it, man. Come on. John, what did you say? What did you say? I'm single, come and get me. Yo, what a laugh. Good night, innit? Yeah. Oh, guys, we're having a blast. Serious to God, like, he's having a fucking great time. Come on! Come on, Buzz fans. You free and single, come and get me. Go, stop, John, tell him. Say it again. Free.
Free and single.
John's having a sneaky cigarette while we're on tour. As you can see, we're all together. We're off on where are we off now, John?
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace, yeah. Look at us, I feel like right tourists. Absolutely killing it. Enjoying your salad?
Yeah, aye.
They don't want to go home, guys. Guess I'd live down here, didn't you?
Yeah, I would.
So yeah, we're all together. Full team. There's a tour guide there. That's him. The umbrella. So don't lose us. So we're here. John. Not a bad house, eh? When did she first council tax?
Palace, the London home and office of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. There's about 770 so rooms in the palace. The Queen uses 12 rooms for private apartments. Now the Queen's not here at the moment. Do you know how I know? I didn't know that. No, I can feel it. There's a lack of majesty in here. When the Queen's in, it fizzes. The way to tell, it's the flag. The Union flag of the Union Jack. When that flies, the Queen's away. Her Majesty's in Scotland, in Balmoral. I mean, it always is this time of year. And we'll be flying there with the Royal Standard, because the Queen's there. So Royal Standard, Queen's in, Union Jack, the Queen is away. The other way of telling is you count the number of soldiers. There's 4 sentry boxes in front of the palace. When the Queen's in, there's 4 guards. When the Queen's away, there's 2. They halve the number of guards. Now the guards do move, as you can see, march up and down. They do 2 hours at a time in the boxes. And you know, they'll move up and down, a bit of exercise, move the gun from arm to arm. If it gets too hot or wet, they'll step back in the base. These are members of the Irish Guards. There's what we call 5 household divisions: Irish, Scots, Welsh, Grenadier and Coldstream Guards. Changing of the guard is tomorrow. It alternates the guard change between Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace. Windsor today, Buckingham Palace tomorrow. Depends on the weather though. If it rains heavily, ain't no ceremony, so you know, you never know. If you are going to come down here, this will be solid, believe you me. The ceremony kicks off a little after 10:30. I'd recommend be here for 10 at the least. It may be a little bit early because it's really busy. But there in the middle is arguably, if not the most famous, one of the most famous balconies in the world. Well, on one occasion the Queen will come out and give the royal. Can you do the Queen's wave? No, can I? Little, you'll get the Queen's. Show us, what's the Queen's wave look like? Do it again. That's good. That's nice. And that's also 41 years ago. It's going to age you. What was then the most famous kiss in history? The fairy tale wedding. Didn't end as one. Charles and Diana. 25 years tomorrow. It's Diana. It's mad. 31st of August 1997. Quarter of a century ago. And 11 years ago, William and Kate. See?
Boy!
The clock face is 23 feet wide. The minute hand on Big Ben, the minute hand is 40 feet long. So long it takes a whole hour to go all the way around. Like a clockwork, you might say. We literally could. It's a bit of a fire hazard. It needs to be completely wide. It's full of asbestos. That's going to be taken out. Rats. That's petitions. You know. Goes. Not all the Parliament burns in the fire.
As you can see, John is having a fantastic time in London. He's having a blast. We're having a good laugh. It's really fun. Here we are, obviously on tour. We then later on go on to do the river cruise, and then we go on to the London Eye. Guys, stay tuned. Just about to get on the cruise now, are we, John?
Yeah.
You happy, lad?
Too right.
Yeah, John, on a cruise, eh? You having a blast, aren't you, lad?
Yeah.
It's awesome. The sun's out as well.
I did a little vodka, don't we?
Did you?
Yeah.
Stop the shakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're ready to go down the Thames, eh?
Yeah, too right.
That tag's come out your ear again, John. The shark there as well. What a memory this is for him, Matt.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon!
Right, welcome aboard the...
Thank you guys, come forward.
Hey. Oh man. Yeah, lad. Come on. Have you ever been as high as this in your life? Never. On time now, lad.
Yeah.
You want to go home?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
You want to stay, don't you, lad?
Yeah. Wait for money though, isn't it?
It costs so much money to stay, but not necessarily the money. I think what you said before to me in the hotel about cutting back on the drink.
Yeah.
What's the plan? What's your forecast? What's your idea?
If I do, what, I reckon about a month and a half.
A month and a half. What?
Yeah.
Just cut back completely.
Yeah.
You think a month and a half will put you off?
Yeah.
So go on, John. What are you just saying then?
Oh, going back to Swedish City, Lancaster. They're gonna go back.
He was like, he was just saying then. He was like, fucking hell, we're going back to Lancaster. We need to go back. You enjoyed it, didn't you, lad?
Yeah.
Wicked, wasn't it?
Oh God, didn't really
Them women, ooh, ah. Oh, it's been wicked, hasn't it, man?
Yeah. Oh God.
What a week. What a couple of days. Sorry, I was going to say.
No, it was a week.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it was
Loved
awesome.
it.
Loved it. Just, we're in Preston at the minute. We're going to head into Lancaster now. We're not ready for this, are we?
No.
Well,
At least I see my lady friend.
yeah, at least he gets to see his lady friend. It's been wicked. It's been absolutely awesome.
Yeah. That's a good laugh.
Guys, we haven't stopped laughing, I ain't gonna lie. It's been so funny.
Oh, that's what we like. City Lancaster.
Now, as you can see, John is having an absolute fantastic time. His energy level's up. He's feeling a lot better within himself. Now, this went on for a few days, like he was feeling so good. Obviously, he's come off drugs at this point. He's feeling fresh. And then he built up the courage to want to go into town to see some of his old mates and just show him the transformation and say, look, if I can do it, so can you. And this is how it went.
Paddy!
Yeah, but you can't force it. It's like, can you?
Oh, we're back, John.
You can fuck right off.
Yeah, because I know where you're from as well.
People give me money. I don't know. Good,
Work, probably work. I don't know. Who's that, John? Who's that?
Look, man.
Doesn't matter.
Go on.
Yeah, it's a worker, it's a worker.
I don't give a shit.
And I know where you are as well. Yeah.
Well done.
Ah, yeah. Because you moved from there.
Go and sit down.
Come on, John. I was going to write you, lad. Are you looking alright? Looking alright, John.
Yeah, mate. What's your name?
Liam.
Liam. Are you a worker?
Yeah.
Hiya.
Yes, you may.
Good, good, John.
Go on, man. Look really
Good,
well.
John. Do you know what? You're looking well. How long, John?
It's only a week or two, must be.
Will they give you sleepers after that?
No.
I spent fucking 3 days lying down your back with me. I'll get it all the time.
Yeah, it's back in town.
Listen, I'll tell you something, John. You're looking well.
You
You are looking well. You are. Yeah.
feel.
Do you know what? You should work with my mum.
Look at him. It's what I mean. He's changed now. He's off drugs. Everything.
Yeah, it's well changed. Yeah, good job.
I'm not on them anymore.
It's not on methanol anymore, John.
Everything.
It's off it all. How long have you been off it for, John?
A month now.
A month?
I'm on
30 days.
4 pounds of puss today now.
It's not on your own, John. Good.
Yeah?
Do you know what, John? You're looking well.
Yeah.
So I didn't even recognise him.
Listen, you're looking well, John.
It's like nice, like, oh, look inside. I'm like,
How come they can't help me with that head then? No one can help me with that head. Because you're looking well. Listen, John, you are, you're looking well. And you smell nice as well, John.
yeah,
Accidentally, was it? Yeah. Yeah, what's that?
No, you're looking well, John. You are looking well.
Yeah, I want another one.
I can't do it.
if I can do it. Yes, man. Yes, man. Go on, lad.
Yeah. Come on, so you're on the 4 buses today now. I'm thinking about 15 pounds a day.
You didn't hear that,
Yeah, you should turn that fine ear, didn't you? That ear. You are looking well, John.
How old are you?
14, and you're out there. I know where you are,
London tomorrow.
Listen, he doesn't get in trouble in there.
I do. That was really sad to see what happened with him.
Yeah.
It's really not their job.
Oh, John, you're looking well better. Colouring you.
Yeah.
If I can do it, I can fucking do it.
Listen, John, I need help, support.
No gear, no parts, nothing.
I don't take the
And a
gear
bit like,
anymore.
I'm a bit like, something's going to keep up.
I was 15 when I had my first day. That would be quite dead.
We're all trying to do it. We're all trying. That's me
John,
doing
you're
it,
looking
trying.
well, love.
I do my test.
It's not far away.
Is it a girl or boy? Nice boy, but it's not
No. And the colour in your face, John.
like a pensioner, do you? Have you got like...
I am.
Yeah. Carry on. It's
Diana.
Diane,
Got that, love? I still shaggy. Yeah, don't get involved in drama, man. Just...
It's this town, John.
Yeah.
I've been up here 4 weeks.
No, I don't go in there, You're not far away. I know where you are. I'm saying it anyway.
I know you are.
But listen,
He's 40.
look on your job. Look on your...
My son's
Can you sleep at night, John?
My son come up to me and said,
I was smoking weed when I was 10.
I would pay
I was 10.
I won't be able to sleep.
smoking weed.
I've been on it so how many years?
I'll have it myself then. Diane, you do that, that's it. I love it. I love it when
I know you do. I like
Hey, I'm going to smoke it all myself then.
I feel top of the world.
Do you know what? You're looking
Like that,
in your top.
Didn't look
On your face, you're brown instead of white.
Dad! That's something you look fine, huh? Oh, yeah.
You put it right away.
Shut up, you.
You don't need to say out about it.
No.
We're going out to get your posters now.
Man 11.
I'm going down. 7. Didn't you look nice, Liz?
He's a lovely lad. I confused you then, didn't you? Oh, you must look at it. Just...
Oh, look at it. Look, it's got
You haven't been arrested? You don't do it again. Oh, brilliant job.
Come on then, John. Are we going?
It was so sad to see
Get
that.
back now, get back.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
Get back up there now. Come on, it's getting too late.
Oh, if I wasn't arrested, I'd do that. James!
What's your name?
Lovely. Lovely lad. That's so good.
Come on.
No, you've got to take care.
See you later. What do you think to that, bro? What do you think to that? It's a bit wild, wasn't it? Was that a one? That was a bad response, wasn't it? At first he was calling you a grass and then they were saying you well done. Crazy. No, John, just say we've got to go. Just tell her we've got to go. I'll tell her.
I'll give you 6 months. 6 months.
No, John, come on, we're going. No. Listen, no. No. That was her inviting you back on drugs, that. That was her, yeah. That was her wanting you back, John, to get back on drugs, that. John, what do you reckon to that? Madness. Are you glad you did it?
Yeah.
So, her calling you back then is an invitation to get you back involved in her life and their life to take drugs again.
I ain't going there.
They ain't changing for anybody.
No.
What address did she give?
6 Vale, something.
Right, so you forgot it anyway.
Yeah.
Good. It's, look, we was walking through town, how many people recognise you? Oh, John, you've got the caravan. Well, the whole city are behind you, bro.
Yeah.
And you can do it, and you know you can. That right there, how do you feel seeing them like that?
Dickheads.
Yeah. That's all, yeah. That's what I mean.
Well, I told them, well, I've done it. You can do it.
They can do it, but the problem is they don't want it. They want that lifestyle, John.
Yeah. Not me.
Are you sure you're not doubting that life? You definitely don't want that life.
Don't be daft. Could be idiot gonna go back down that road.
Yeah, that's it.
Could be dickhead go down there. Yeah. But not me.
Like I said, they're all at first the way they're talking to you, giving you grief. Do you see that?
Yeah. And then
they went, oh, actually, come here, John, yeah. Because they're thinking, hang on a minute, this guy's sober, why don't we bring him back involved? She was telling me to fuck off and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's how much these people are vile. They're horrible. These will leave you dead, these fuckers. Half of their partners have been dead, are dead. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we did it, John.
Yeah.
You've done what you wanted to do. And the reaction, bro. Yeah, never go back into this time again. That's it. Done. Now, as you can imagine, I'm sitting here thinking at the time, I don't know if that was the right thing to do. But John wanted to do it, so we did it. I'm obviously in a little bit of like, oh my God, you know, a bit of female attention. Is John going to fall back? Because at the time, you know, his mind's everywhere. So I asked John, is there anything you wanted to do? And he said, I'd like to go camping. So this is what we did. Here we are, first night staying out, John. What do you think?
Yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning, mate. Nice and fresh here in the lakes.
Aye.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
It was all right, wasn't it? Well, I didn't have much sleep, to be fair, but I sat in the car and you know, just chilled out. Made sure that there was no bears coming to attack your ass. But here we are, guys. First night stay, John. Good sleep.
Yeah.
Nice and fresh. Breathing that lungs. Lovely. So yeah, it's nice. 8 o'clock in the morning. Feeling good. We're going to go for a nice walk down the out in the lakeside and see and get some nice fresh air. Hey, John.
Yeah.
You can feel the freshness, can't you?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Different fresh, isn't it?
Different fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a good sleep, John?
Yeah.
Has it been a good experience?
Aye.
Yeah, there's our fire. Anyway. Good morning, campers! We're here in Boots having a breakfast. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. Should we start on our dessert first, John? What do you reckon? No? Tea and a cake, and we've got a full English on the way. Stay tuned. John, that looks like a good old tea, that, doesn't it, eh? Look at that. Only the best china. Beautiful. Now, John, I don't have too much milk. What do you have? Cool. Is that alright for you, lad? There we go. Oh, I said don't have too much milk. I've just milked a cow in it. Jesus Christ. I messed that right up. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate it. Cheers, everybody. And that's how you make a nice cup of tea. Right there, John, eh? What do you think?
Aye.
Then you make a good cuppa. Look at that. Beautiful. Excited for this breakfast, lad? Or am I? Cheers, John. Cheers, lad. Good morning, all. Beautiful. 25 minutes later. Go on, John. Beautiful. Get that breakfast in there, lad. That was lush. Absolutely gorgeous. John couldn't eat it all, could you, lad? Well, you more or less have, to be fair. That was insane, eh? Nice, beautiful breakfast. Ready for the day, guys. So here we are, here with John, out fishing. What do you reckon, John? You liking this, Val?
Yeah.
This is for the documentary, mate. What do you think?
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
Too right.
Go on, lad. Too right.
I'll get in the bugger.
What have you put on the end of that, then?
A worm.
A worm. You've got to chuck some worms out, though, just to get them in, to get the fishes in. There we go. There we go. We've got a few worms going in. What did they say that we was going to catch here, John?
Anything.
Anything. All right, there we go. There we are. John, good luck. Keep it nice and steady and still. We'll let you know if we catch up. There we go, lad. The problem is we're not staying still here, John. You buggered it, haven't you?
No, you're not dropping down.
It's because it's still tucked behind the your balls, it, haven't you? We're spinning and all. The anchor's doing nothing. Oh, we want our money back. So we just wrapped up the fishing.
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you catch up?
Yeah. First one.
Yeah, I caught one, you caught one. We're hard out here till 5:30, but we're gonna stay. We're gonna wrap it up now, aren't we, lad?
Yeah.
Getting a bit nippy out here now. We've got a long drive home as well, so it's been a good little camping experience, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've been fishing, been for a nice tour around the lakes, and set a nice fire off last night, didn't we? It's been awesome. Honestly, guys, fantastic experience. So, John, big up, eh?
Yeah.
Good luck. And that, my friends, is the story of John so far. As you guys know, John has been on one hell of a journey. For 30 years, this man has been, I believe, ignored, and he's been pushed to a side as if he doesn't exist. Now we are battling with the council every single day to try our best to get him moved. The council are not willing to move him, only with a swap, because he's in the council property. Now there was a few ways to get him moved, and that was to try and get him on the vulnerable list. For some reason, the police, even though they've been round to his property numerous times, they don't class John as vulnerable. And I don't know why. How is that even possible? This man is 50 years old. He's been attacked. He has been spat on. He's been peed on. He's been beat up. He's been robbed. His house has got 2 boarded windows because people are robbing his property. This man is clearly vulnerable and he needs our help. And this is why I stepped in when I did, because this guy does not get the support he deserves. He's been ignored and he's been brushed to the side. So we've just come back from London because John wanted to go and pay his respects to the Majesty the Queen. It was a funeral yesterday, and we went down there and we went to Balmoral, and we was right at the front, and John had a tear in his eye, and he said, it just feels like everything right now is just coming back to me of what I've missed. John, you're an incredible man, and I'm not just saying this. Every single person who's watching this, I'm sure they can all agree. You have been treated with disrespect from the government, the council, the police. And thank you to the Buzz team, and a big thank you to you guys. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. John's life is changing day by day. We're still tackling and fighting with the councils to try and get him moved. And we're still to this day trying to fight with the police to send a letter into the council to say it's vulnerable. And that's where we are today, guys. We're here. We're still fighting every single day. John has also today officially announced he has stopped drinking. Over the last 3 months, he has been cutting back his drink. Not only has he been taking himself off heroin and drugs and methadone, he has now took himself off drink in a gradual way. He reduced his cans from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. And his shakes, he didn't have a drink all day yesterday. There is no shakes. He's had no drinks today. There is no shakes. He's got himself through it. Now, if he can do this with the support of Buzz team and the Buzz fam, then I'm sure others can as well. Please, guys, don't be frightened of homeless people. Reach out to them, support them, talk to them, and you'll find that there's a friend in every single one of them. And I'm going to leave you on this note, guys. I want to say a big, big, big thank you to every single person who has watched this till the end, because it's such an important story. I love you all. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Keep smiling.